The Soddy-Daisy Police Department says the woman who rear-ended another vehicle on Highway 27 last night had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.174%. Thanks for joining us. I'm Abby Kirk. Officials say the 25-year-old Megan Wilson rear-ended a pickup truck with 2 passengers. She also caused northbound and southbound lanes of Highway 27 near Harrison Lane to close. Isaiah Kim Martinez is here to break down the details. Isaiah.
Abby, Soddy-Daisy police tell me a man was driving and a woman was in the passenger seat in the pickup truck that got hit. They originally said she was in critical condition, but they both have now been released from the hospital. Now, as far as Wilson, police say she was traveling under the influence southbound on Highway 27, and she was speeding and going more than 65 miles per hour. That's when she slammed into a car in front of her, causing it to then flip over the median to the northbound lane. Captain Jeff Gann tells me Wilson agreed to a breathalyzer test, which showed her BAC being more than double the legal limit. Police also drew blood from Wilson. The results are pending. Abby.
All right, Isaiah, thank you. We will continue to follow this developing story. Any updated will be shared online and on air. It's a heads up for drivers in Catoosa County. Roadwork may make your drive a little different if you take I-75 northbound tomorrow or Tuesday night. GDOT will close I-75 northbound at exit 348, so work can be done on the state route 151 overpass. They say this will only affect the northbound lanes from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Monday and Tuesday night. For more information on those alternative routes, you can just head over to our website at newschannel9.com. The Dade County Sheriff's Office is warning North Georgia residents about counterfeit money in the area. The Sheriff's Office posted this photo you're taking a look at right now on their Facebook page. They say the money is apparently circulating throughout North Georgia. The Dade County Sheriff's Office says while the counterfeit money stuff is not illegal to possess, it's illegal to try to pass it as actual U.S. currency. They say the Asian markings are a good way to tell if the currency is fake. Well, hundreds of people joined forces and hands this morning to unify the community of those touched by addiction and recovery. News Channel 9's Aaron Cooper brings us the story of one participant in today's Unity on the Bridge. Aaron.
Abby, this morning I met Veronica Slack. She's a former addict and now an author. Her books are aimed to bring those going through addiction recovery into the light and encourage them to write.
A new day was welcomed by 300 people on the Chestnut Street Bridge Sunday morning through a prayer for those touched by addiction.
It may only be a few seconds, but it's a lifeline for us.
Each of those 300 people have their own addiction story, and Veronica Slack wants to help them tell it.
Recovery journals are for any person. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
She makes it her mission to help others in recovery through her book series, I Didn't Ask to Think This Way, I Just Do.
In recovery, we learn to open up and say the distorted things that are in our minds.
A series of journals.
It tells you to relate, comment, or add to the thought. Build your book.
Encouraging its author to set daily goals.
3 things: morning, afternoon, evening.
The journals are formatted from her own addiction and recovery experience.
While my friends were graduating from high school, I was graduating to becoming a junkie. I had tracks up and down my arms.
She tells me she had been abusing certain substances from before she was 12 years old. Today, 28 years sober, she greets every friend
It's been a long time I saw you up there.
and stranger
I'm Corey. Love you. Nice to meet
Love
you.
you too.
with love.
They're my brothers and sisters. Okay, and whether they're in a program, not in a program, wherever they are, it's my way of giving back.
She's determined to help everyone in need of a lifeline.
The recovery journals are for any person. You don't even have to be in a program. You can still be a junkie on the street under a bridge.
Making versions of the book that are allowed in jails and prisons.
I worked with the chaplain to make these books with the cover without the metal binding, so they won't use it as a weapon. It gives me an opportunity to connect with people and give back what was given to me. He's up there. More family, yes.
Veronica has several other books in her collection, all aimed at helping the reader navigate their recovery journey. She is working to incorporate her books into nearby mental health, prison, and court system programs. Abby.
Some good positivity in the community right there. Thank you, Aaron. Organizers of this year's Unity on the Bridge tell us the 300+ participants today tripled last year's attendance. The Fort Oglethorpe Fire Department says 2 sheds are completely destroyed after catching fire in Rossville. Take a look at this video. Plenty of smoke coming from the shed on Castleberry Street. Fire officials say they responded to a 911 call at 3:30 this afternoon. They say no one was hurt, but owners just had some sort of lawn equipment and household goods being stored inside.
Because of the dry weather, anything that you burn, obviously is going to spread rapidly.
Fire officials are still investigating the cause, but they say it likely could have resulted from an electric malfunction. The Sale Creek Volunteer Fire Department and Soddy-Daisy Fire Department also fought a barn fire. Tennessee Emergency Management sent us these photos of the scene on Bamboo Trail in Sale Creek. They say the barn was fully involved when firefighters got there, but was quickly contained. They say it started from a fire pit, but no one was injured. The barn is a total loss, and the home had $10,000 worth of damage because of the hot flames. Well, the largest disc dog competition series in the world stopped in Chattanooga today. If you were in Coolidge Park this morning, you probably saw the Sky Hounds Classic World Championship. This is where people compete with their doggos in different divisions. Dogs and their trainers all across the world compete in this event. Today's event was freestyling. Dogs do tricks and flips, and they had some fun with their owners.
The best part is that you get to play with your dog, and your dog has fun in a public setting that's awesome like this at Coolidge Park.
Today was the last day of the week-long event. Bloom says over 1,000 people entered the competition. That about 5 countries are participating in the event. Well, a mother's warning against something that could be sitting on your counter. Find out what it was and how it destroyed her daughter's car when it was left inside. That's coming up after Bill's forecast.
Another warm day today, and we're going to continue to have the hot weather. From Rock City, it still looks sunny, a breeze, and those temperatures over 90 for a high today.